This summer has been a dreadful one, and just when we thought the heat wave was the last thing to worry about this season, now there's a typhoon on the way. For more, we're joined by Professor Yoon Jin-ho this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Professor Yoon, let's talk about the unusual heat this summer. First off, why did so many people taking part in the World Scout Jamboree struggle under the sun and come down with heat-related illnesses?
Well, as everyone in Korea experienced these days, scorching heat and high humidity are the deadliest combinations. But heat is everywhere in Korea these days. But the humidity, due to that the Saemangeum is lowland, meaning that there's not much of the shadow, plus it's known to have a very bad drainage systems, meaning that the moisture stay in the topsoil, plus the sunlight, that's going to evaporation, meaning that around where we are going to have a very, very, very high humidity. So these two combinations, it just makes things a lot worse than everyone can imagine.
Right, everybody here in the country has been experiencing this high humidity, but especially over in Saemangeum, because of the geographic characteristics with no shade, the situation got even worse.
That's right. That's right.
Now, the event, nonetheless, has been rearranged with a variety of tourism programs, but, the weather still remains a concern. Are the participants, would you say, are they safe from the blistering heat now? I mean, what should they still be mindful of in this hot, humid weather?
Well, hopefully they send some more equipment, including the air-conditioned buses. So after they do the outside activity, which is okay to do so up to a certain amount of time, but after that activity, just take extra time to take rest and hydrate it. When you hydrate it, not only drinking water, but better be sometimes a sports drink, because our body needs those the substances. So take some good rest during, in between the activities, and then just lower down your body temperature as much as you can, and then you have to take some good rest. Yes.
Right, enough water. It's no exaggeration to say enough water and frequent breaks in between.
That's right. That's right.
Now, Professor Yoon, we have this entire week that is supposed to be still hot, but with rain showers in the middle. Now, will rain showers be the only thing to trouble the scouts now?
Until the end of this week, we are going to still have a very high temperatures. This is for sure. But then time to time, we have these thunderstorms. But more importantly, this Typhoon Khanun is expected to land near Busan area. So although the Saemangeum is far away, but likely entire South Korea will be affected by this typhoon. So please take extra cautions, and you have to stay tuned for upcoming weather news and forecast.
Right. You mentioned Typhoon Khanun is on the way. Now, it's forecast to hit the South Korea's southern region as early as this Thursday. Let's talk about this typhoon itself. Why such a change in its course northward from the west of Japan?
This typhoon is, the path is very strange. It's basically going zigzag. Even several days ago, the track forecast has a diversity of more than 1,000 kilometers away. So one center is going this way, the other center going the other directions. But now all the centers are coming to a bit of consensus, meaning that around Tuesday, Wednesday, the typhoon will head north, and it passed through Kyushu of Japan in Wednesday, and on Thursday, it will be somewhere near Korea. It may land it as we forecast right now, but we still have to be sure. We have to check very frequently where it actually lands and then how strong it can be.
Right. This Typhoon Khanun is very unpredictable, right?
Yes, it's very unpredictable, yes.
Now, Professor Yoon, you just mentioned the entire nation may be under the influence of this Typhoon Khanun this week. Now then, how likely is it that the typhoon will move up and impact the Jamboree event?
So as I said, whether typhoon lands near Busan or just it doesn't land actually going outside of the near the shore area, those people in Saemangeum or in Jamboree, please just don't care where it actually goes. You are going to have a very strong rains and very strong winds on Thursday. So, and then you are not staying, those people in Jamboree, they don't stay in the inside the building, they stay in tent. Mm-hmm. You know what does it mean that when there's a rain and then the winds, staying in tent is going to be very difficult. So whenever, when it comes to the point that you have to take some actions, just please go ahead to do so. But then just keep watching this weather forecast and the weather news and where it goes and how strong, and then what's the action that you have to take.
Definitely. Professor Yoon, thank you so much for your insight this morning. You have a good week.
Thank you very much.